Welcome aboard the Witch of the Wave. All of the room names of all of the sessions are named after ships that were built in Portsmouth. This one, Witch of the Wave, it was built by a man named George Rains at North Pond in 1850. It was delivered to Salem, Massachusetts in 1851. She was long-lived, and she was an extreme clipper ship. What was it? She sailed for 34 years as part of the California trade. And in 1851, she sailed from Calcutta to Boston in 81 days. And she set a record. She was bought by new people in Amsterdam in 1871 and renamed the Electra. So that's the Witch of the Wave. And Portsmouth Maritime Festival welcomes you. We are a free festival. This is our 21st sort of year. Virtually it is. We've always been a free festival, and we run on the power of donations. Most of our donations go to pay our performers. And without any more, let me see. Where am I going? Oh yeah. So we're going to start off with Ron and Natalie. And they're educators and internationally renowned TV performers. They're wonderful storytellers, and they sing incredibly. And well, I'm just going to let you experience them. They're from the Gullah Geechee, the Gullah Island. I'm sorry. I'm a little overtired right now and stumbling a lot. So Ron and Natalie Daise, and then AJ Wright, who I've known for a lot of years. They were born into music and play the cello and the ukulele and the whistle and sing incredibly. They were most recently a shanty man at Mystic Seaport, and currently are singing on the Onrest. Next, when they let me. When they let you. Yes, ma'am. And where am I? I got lost again. There we go. And Bounding Maine from Michigan, who I have an album and I listened to exhaustively many years ago. They're a group of singers who sing incredible harmonies. Oh, sorry, Milwaukee. I said it wrong. Thank you for correcting me. All right, now I'm going to shut up now and let the people who make nice music entertain you, okay? Bye.
Okay, I guess we're up. Mm-hmm. So we live in Georgetown, South Carolina, which is on the coast, and actually this was a shipping town. We are in the Gullah Geechee Cultural Corridor, which means that we are in an area along the coasts of South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, and and the southern tip of North Carolina, which is sort of the Gullah Geechee cultural region, which is when we say Gullah Geechee, we mean the West Africans were brought here primarily for the rice production, which grew along the coast, and this community was somewhat isolated. There were a lot of Africans here. At one point, the majority of those here were Africans, and so Gullah Geechee people still retain a lot of Africanisms in language and music and in practice. So, and Gullah Island was the name of a show that we did years ago. So we are going to start with, we decided, because we don't really do a lot of shanty songs, but we do music about water. So we're going to start with this one, which you might know. And even though we can't be all under the same roof, if you know it, sing where you are.
I'm gonna lay down my burdens down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my burdens down by the riverside and study war no more. Well, I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Well, I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Study war no more. I'm gonna put on my sword and shield
Down
by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna put on my sword and shield down by the riverside and study war no more. Well, ain't gonna study war no more. Study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Well, I ain't gonna study war no more. Study war no more. Study war no more. I'm gonna put on my long white robe down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna put on my long white robe down by the riverside and study war no more. Well, I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Well, I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Study war no more.
So we just been singing all day.
Oh, y'all, thank you.
I know our neighbors are like, you know, those weird folk in that house over there with the yellow door. They're just like, you know. I got a bottle tree in my front yard, which is a Gullah tradition, generally with blue bottles. And you've used these bottles. And traditionally, it was to trap any evil intent or spirits up in the bottle so they wouldn't come in your house and bother you. I just think you're pretty. But our neighbors every now look at us and go, So,
and round robin.
Oh yeah, it's not us, right? It's the next one.
All right, who's up next? AJ.
All right, thank you. Absolute privilege to share this virtual stage with you guys. Gonna do one of my favorite shanties. I do this one a lot, so I'm sorry if you've heard me do it recently. I haven't done it this weekend, but one of the most delightful, sort of heavily pentatonic tunes. I say, aggressively pushing back my chair. There's some that's bound for New York town and some that's bound for France. Heave away, me Johnnies, heave away. And there's some that's bound for the Bengal Bay to teach them whales a dance. Heave away, me Johnny boys, we're all bound to go. Oh, our pilot, he's a-waiting for the turning of the tide. Heave away, me Johnnies, heave away. And then me girls will be gone again with a good and westerly wind. Heave away, me Johnny boys, we're all bound to go. So farewell to you, me Kingston girls, farewell St. Andrew's Dock. Heave away, me Johnnies, heave away. If ever we come back again, we'll make your cradles rock. Heave away, me Johnny boys, we're all bound to go. So come all of you hard weather sailing lads that round the Cape of Storms. Heave away, me Johnnies, heave away. Be sure you've boots and oilskins or you wish you'd never been born. Heave away, me Johnny boys, we're all bound to go.
Oh, thank you. I love that one. I love singing along with that one. I am having the best time singing along with everybody this weekend. Thank you all so much. All right, Bounding Maine, take off.
Hello.
Ahoy, mates! We're Bounding Maine, and we have been together for we'll be 19 years old in January. And the group lives between Milwaukee and Chicago. And you might notice there's only 4 of us. One of our people are actually our baritones, so our low notes had an urgent issue and had to depart unexpectedly, so he's super sad to miss hearing all these wonderful vocalists and stories, but we hope you still enjoy our music.
Frankly, it'll probably be a lot better, but shh,
Don't tell it.
that'll be our secret. All right? Want to say something or just do it? 2, 3. Dun, dun, dun.
And the first song we're going to do is called Dogger Bank.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sailing over the Dogger Bank, now wasn't it a dream? The wind was blowing east northeast, we had to give her shade. You should have seen us rally, the wind now blowing free on the passage from the Dogger Bank to Great Grimsby. So watch her twig her, she's a proper Juby too. Give her sheet, let her rip for the boys to pull her through. You should have seen us rally, the wind now blowing free on the passage from the Dogger Bank to Great Grimsby. Our captain, he's a shangaroo, she likes a drop of good ale. The second mate's a whips and been swum in many a tale. The coolie, he's the bushranger, the worst of all the crew.
See?
A Liverpool Irish flag around the side of a buckaroo.
So watch her, twig her, she's a proper Juby Jew. Oh, give her sheet, let her rip with the boys to pull her through. You should have seen us rally, the wind a blowing free on the passage from the Dogger Bank to Great Grimsby.
So watch her, twig her, the powerful way she goes. With high heels and painted toes, she is on the go. She is one of the flash girls, ain't she cut to shine? She can do the double shuffle on the knickerbocker line. So watch her, twig her, she's a proper Juby Jew. Oh, give her sheet, let her rip with the boys to pull her through. You should have seen us rally, the wind a blowing free on the passage from the Dogger Bank to Great Grimsby. Now we're the boys that make some noise when we get home from sea. We get right drunk and full of air and cause a jubilee. We roll the town from port to port, we stagger from door to door, and when our money is all spent, we'll go to sea once more. So watch her, twig her, she's a proper Juby Jew. Oh, give her sheet, let her rip with the boys to pull her through. You should have seen us rally, the wind a blowing free on the passage from the Dogger Bank to Great Grimsby. So watch her, twig her, she's a proper Juby Jew. Give her sheet, let her rip with the boys to pull her through. It's true. You should have seen us rally, the wind a blowing free on the passage from the Dogger Bank to Great Grimsby. On the passage from the Dogger Bank to Great Grimsby. Hey!
Yay, thank you so much. That was wonderful. All right, next up we have Ron and Natalie.
I was listening to you guys and it was so much fun. I immediately Googled, where do I get their music? Found it. Cool.
Thank you, Google.
Let's see. Well, you know, we're doing water songs. So we're going to do some songs we did earlier, y'all. It's okay. So this one, you know, we've introduced it as a coded message song. Also a fun song to sing. And I'll just sing it. If I get the right.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, all dressed in white. God's gonna trouble the water. They look like the children of the Israelites. God's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Everybody wade in the water. Children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. You see that host all dressed in black. God's gonna trouble the water. They look like the hypocrites are turning back. God's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Everybody wade in the water. Children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. You see that host all dressed in red. God's gonna trouble the water. They look like the children that Moses led. God's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Everybody wade in the water. Children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. God's gonna trouble the water. God's gonna trouble the water.
I love that one so much. Thank you for doing it again. That is wonderful. That takes me to such a happy place in my childhood when y'all sang. Thank you so much. All right, next up, AJ.
Yeah. Something I used to sing a lot. One of the whaling ballads that I used to sing a lot. I don't think that I did this one last night, but honestly, the last couple of days are such a blur. Oh, if I had the wings of a gummy boys, I would spread them and fly home. I would leave old Greenland's icy grounds, for the right whales here are none. The weather's rough and the winds do blow, there's little comfort here, and I'd sooner be snug in a Deptford pub, a-drinking of strong beer. Well, a man must be mad or be wanting money bad to venture catching whales, for he may be drowned when the fish turns around, or his head smashed in by his tail. Though the work seems grand to a young green hand, and his heart is high when he goes, in a very short burst he'd as soon as hear a curse as the cry of "there she blows." Now it's up on deck, now for God's sake, move briskly if you can. And he stumbles on the deck, so dizzy and so sick, for his life he don't give a damn. High overhead the great fluke spread, and the mate gives the whale the iron, and soon the blood in a purple flood from his spout all comes a-flying. These trials we bear for nigh on 4 years, till our flying jib points to home. We're supposed for our toil to get a bonus on the oil, and an equal share of the bone. We go to the agent to settle for the trip, and it's there we have cause to repent, For we've slaved away 4 long years of our lives, and we've earned not 1 red cent.
Oh, AJ, thank you. I love that song so much, and you do it so well. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Yes.
All right, next up, we have Bounding Maine.
All right. That's you, Kevin.
All right.
Go.
This is a song from the later period of the shanty music. It entered the lexicon when the potato famine happened and the Irish men went to sea to make money because there was no money to be made at home.
And what's it called, Dean?
It's called Patty Lay Back.
Well, there's a moment of drama right there.
It was a cold and dreary morning in December.
And
all of me money it was spent.
It was spent.
Oh, where it went, oh Lord, I can't remember. So down to the shipping office went. Patty lay back. Take in your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a pole. About ship's station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn. In that day there was a great demand for sailors.
Hey, sailor!
For the colonies and for Frisco and for France.
Bonjour.
So I stepped aboard a limey bark, the Oxford. Paralytical drunk on my advance. Patty lay back. Take in your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a pole. About ship's station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn. It was on the quarter deck when first I saw 'em. Such an ugly bunch I'd never seen afore.
We're a 4.
Oh, there was bum and stiff from every quarter. It made me poor old heart feel sick and sore.
Ow.
Patty lay back. Take in your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a pole. About ship's station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn. There were Duchy men and Russians and Spaniards. And Johnny Carep was just across from France. Oh, none could hardly speak a word of English. But answered to the name of Months Advance. Patty lay back. Take in your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a pole. About ship's station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn. Oh, I wished I was back in the Jolly Sailor. Along with Irish Katie drinking beer. It made me think what jolly chaps are sailors. And with me flipper I wiped away a tear. Patty lay back. Take in your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a pole. About ship's station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn. Well, here we are once more again at sea, boys. The same old bloody story over again. So stamp around the capstan, give a cheer, boys.
Go Dean!
And sing again this beautiful refrain. Patty lay back. Take in your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a pole. About ship's station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn. Patty lay back. Take in your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a pole. About ship's station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn.
Good job, Dean.
Fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was so much fun. I love the refrain.
Oh, good.
It was great.
Beautiful
refrain.
A beautiful refrain. All right, before we start over, I should say that we are the Portsmouth Maritime Folk Festival, and we welcome you all. And hold on a second, Mike. There we go. And we welcome you all. And it's a free festival, and we ask for donations to pay our performers. And we hope you all are having a really good time. And I should thank all of the volunteers and all of the performers and all of the board members and all of the advisors and everybody who came together and did so much work to make this festival happen in spite of all of the challenges that we've faced over the last couple of years. And just from the bottom of my heart, just thank you so much. And now, without any more from me, I'm going to put it up to Ron and Natalie.
Thank you. I just want you to know that in addition to the music, I am so enjoying your movements as you sing. This is another water-related song. In many of the songs we've heard today, those who are singing it were out in nature. When they're out on the waterways, they're communing with nature and sometimes fighting with nature. And this is a song, Every Time I Feel the Spirit. You can feel the spirit while you're singing shanties, while you're harpooning a whale, while you're rowing your oars. But every time I feel the spirit, I will pray. Now, when some of the coded message songs, spirituals were sung, lyrics referencing heaven or home didn't always mean a celestial place in the by and by, but places of freedom that they hoped to get. And when they were so thrilled with this thought, they wondered what it would be like when they got there. They would just look around and what they would see and what they would experience. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. I looked over Jordan, what did I see? A band of angels coming after me. If you get to heaven before I do, tell all my friends I'm coming home too. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. The Jordan River, chilly and cold, chills my body, but not my soul. All around me looks so fine. I asked the Lord if all was mine. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Oh, every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray.
Oh, y'all. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. AJ, have you come back yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you are. Yay.
I was
What have you got for us?
away and back in half a second.
No worries.
All right, so I'm gonna try a concertina arrangement that I like very much, but I just moved it down like a fifth from where I had it originally. So we'll see if my fingers remember, or if they try to play it in the original key. Yeah. This is one of many versions of the Mermaid. Nope, trying to play in the original key. Let's try that again. But no hard rock or sand could he find. Then up stepped the captain of our ship, and a well-spoken man was he. He said, I have a wife, my boys, in fair Plymouth town, and this night it's a widow she will be. Up spoke the boatswain of our ship, and a well-spoken man was he. He said, I have 2 sons, me boys, in Bristol by the sea, and it's orphans I fear they will be. Cabin boy of our ship, and a fine pretty boy was he. He says, oh, I grieve for my own mother dear, whose face I shall never more see. Last night when the moon shined bright, my mother she had sons 5, but now she may look all in the salt sea and find but one alive. poor merry man drowned. Got there eventually.
Well done, even in a fifth lower and weird fingering. Really, that was C minor. Yeah, yeah. All right, thank you. Next up, we have Bounding Maine.
Hello again. So the song we're going to do now is a song that was often sung complaining about the conditions on the ship. And it was usually a coming home song, and it's called Leave Her Johnny. Oh, the times was hard and the wages low. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. And the grub was bad and the gales do blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the gales do blow, and it's time for us to leave her. I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Ye can go ashore and take your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the gales do blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, her stern was foul and the voyage was long. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. And the winds was bad and the gales was strong, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the gales do blow, and it's time for us to leave her. And we'll leave her tight and we'll leave her trim. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. We will heave the hungry packet in, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the gales do blow, and it's time for us to leave her. And now it's time to say goodbye. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the old pier heads are drawing nigh, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the gales do blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the gales do blow, and it's time for us to leave her. For the voyage is done and the gales do blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Thank you.
Thank you all. All right, we have about 10 minutes until the end of the session, so I think we got time to go around one more time, real quick.
Okay.
You have something else for us, Ron and Natalie?
Sure. Oh, let's do the fun one we did during the thing. He knows what I mean, right?
All right.
Oh, what was it?
From the Georgia Sea Islands?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Members plumb the line. Members plumb the line. Members plumb the line. If you want to get to heaven, gotta plumb the line. Preachers plumb the line. Oh, preachers plumb the line. Oh, preachers plumb the line. If you want to get to heaven, gotta plumb the line. Oh, brothers plumb the line. Oh, brothers plumb the line. Oh, brothers plumb the line. If you want to get to heaven, gotta plumb the line. Oh, sisters plumb the line. Oh, sisters plumb the line. Oh, sisters plumb the line. If you want to get to heaven, gotta plumb the line. Oh, sinners plumb the line. Oh, sinners plumb the line. Oh, sinners plumb the line. If you want to get to heaven, gotta plumb the line. You gotta do right. Plumb the line. You gotta do right. Plumb the line. You gotta do right. Plumb the line. If you want to get to heaven, gotta plumb the line. You gotta talk right. Talk right. Plumb the line. You gotta talk right. Talk right. Plumb the line. You gotta talk right. Oh, plumb the line. If you want to get to heaven, gotta plumb the line. You gotta walk right. Walk right. Plumb the line. You gotta walk right. Yeah. Plumb the line. You gotta walk right. Plumb the line. If you want to get to heaven, gotta plumb the line. You gotta sing right. Sing right. Plumb the line. You gotta sing right. Sing right. Plumb the line. You gotta sing right. Sing right. Plumb the line. If you want to get to heaven, gotta plumb the line. You gotta roll right. Hey, plumb the line. You gotta roll right. Plumb the line. You gotta roll right. Plumb the line. If you want to get to heaven, gotta plumb the line. You got to pray right. Pray right. Plumb the line. You gotta pray right. Plumb the line. You gotta pray right. Plumb the line. If you want to get to heaven, gotta plumb the line. Get your heart right. Oh, plumb the line. Get your heart right. Plumb the line. Get your heart right. Plumb the line. If you want to get to heaven, gotta plumb the line. If you want to get to heaven, gotta plumb the line. If you want to get to heaven, gotta plumb the line.
Yes, I love that. I had never heard that one until today. Thank you guys so much. It's so much fun. I wish we were all in the same room singing. I said that earlier to y'all, but I want to say it to everybody. I wish we were all in the same room singing together because it would be so much fun. And I live alone, so I sit here on the other side of my computer, and hearing harmonies for me is just wonderful. Thank you all. All right, AJ, what have you got for us?
Yeah, I've been pretty dark and dismal up to this point, so I'm going to do something a little lighter. Inland Waterways, American Song. Among other things, a hand over hand shanty, cargo loading shanty. Come smiling Lindy Low, prettiest girl I know, on the finest boat that ever flowed on the Ohio, the Mississippi on the Ohio. Now I really wish I could hear you guys singing for this one. Come smiling Lindy Low, through the bayous deep and slow, on the finest boat that ever flowed on the Ohio, the Mississippi on the Ohio. Come smiling Lindy Low, to the Louisiana shore, on the finest boat that ever flowed on the Ohio, the Mississippi on the Ohio. Come smiling Lindy Low, to the Gulf of Mexico, on the finest boat that ever flowed on the Ohio, the Mississippi on the Ohio. Come smiling Lindy Low, it's get on board our row, on the finest boat that ever flowed, on the Ohio, Mississippi, on the Ohio. Come smiling Lindy Low, prettiest girl I know, on the finest boat that ever flowed, on the Ohio, Mississippi, on the Ohio, Mississippi, on the Ohio.
Yeah. I wish, yeah. Thank you.
We were singing with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to trust us.
All right. Founding Maine. Finish this off.
We've got a song from the Caribbean about a storm. It's called Blow, Liza, Blow.
Blow, Liza, blow, blow, Liza, blow, blow, Liza, blow, Liza, blow, Liza, blow, 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 blow, Liza, blow.
Time by my Liza, she's a tough-looking woman. Yeah, Liza, she's blowing forever. Blow, Liza, blow.
This is the winter, every spring and summer. We need another jolly boy to lead this cable over. Blow, Liza, blow.
Know what I'm trying to love you, Liza. Tell you true, I've got the world and I'm gonna Liza. Blow, Liza, blow.
Blow, Liza, blow.
Call you Liza. 3 hands, 3 mates, 1 jolly man, come back alive. Blow, Liza, blow.
This is the winter, every spring and summer. We need another jolly boy to lead this cable over. Blow, Liza, blow.
Sometimes people in the land just trouble in mind. Whitney was mad and called his grave. Blow, Liza, blow.
Blow, Liza, blow.
Someone's working to the land to him before the high winds die. Blow, Liza, blow.
Blow, Liza, blow.
Up sails, Liza, blow round. Liza, blow right over. Blow, Liza, blow.
This is the winter, every spring and summer. We need another jolly boy to lead this cable over. Blow, Liza, blow.
I got time, I better dance these girls in town. People on town just troubling mine. Blow, Liza, blow.
Blow, Liza, blow.
I got time to ride. People in the boat to the yard up to port. Blow, Liza, blow.
Blow, Liza, blow.
Now the men calling.
Blow, Liza,
Who's made it in here? All men lines who come back later. Blow, Liza, blow.
This is the winter, every spring and summer. We need another jolly boy to lead this cable over. Blow, Liza, blow.
No more today, telling the tale. I didn't see them coming. Just come back later. Blow, Liza, blow.
Blow, Liza, blow.
I got time. People swallowed up on the ocean. I could hear some people crying. Blow, Liza, blow.
Blow, Liza, blow.
Tell him that boy way young to die. That's what it is, woman cries. Blow, Liza, blow.
This is the winter, every spring and summer. We need another jolly boy to lead this cable over. This is the winter, commence the spring and summer. We need another jolly boy to lead this cable over. Blow, Liza, blow.
That storm, that wonderful storm. Blow, Liza, blow, Liza, blow, Liza, blow.
Blow, Liza, blow.
Oh, that storm gonna make the man alone. And that storm will blow today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was wonderful. Oh, I muted it again. All right. I have to say some things. Welcome. Thank you for attending the Portsmouth Maritime Folk Festival. I'd like to thank all of our performers, Ron and Natalie, AJ Wright, Bounding Maine. Thank you so much for coming to the festival this year. It's been such a treat to hear all of you sing all weekend.